This time we'll get back to the Rhino 8 Rhino tab and into the render section. You will learn how to edit Rhino Sun with native Grasshopper components. We'll be using the Sun component. First thing you need to do is to change your Rhino viewport into rendered mode. Now Rhino will render different lights, including sun. The Sun component has 10 pass-through parameters. Let's cover these with examples. I'm using a content cache to push the Sun model object into Rhino model. You can control the Sun's visibility by connecting a Boolean toggle to the enabled input. You can adjust the Sun's intensity via a number input. Notice that maximum intensity is not limited to 1. The Sun component needs a date and a time to create the sun. You can use the native construct date component in the time section. You can change the date to edit the relative location from which the sunlight is projected from. You can also toggle the daylight saving and add the daylight saving minutes. In the time zone input, you will declare your offset from the UTC. You don't necessarily need to use the plus sign in front of the number, but if you want to use this information later somewhere and want to display this value, it might ease the formatting. Now the latitude and longitude inputs will change the location on where the sun thinks that the model is. This will not change the model location. The north input changes the direction in which where the north is. In my opinion, it would be easiest to keep the north towards the y coordinate of the world plane and rotate the model accordingly, but if you want to construct your model in the world XY and then edit the north via this input, you can. I think the best way would be to change the model's Earth location and then use the model Earth location component to get the latitude and the longitude and set the north to 0. This makes it easier to avoid mix-ups. You might also want to check out the Ladybug tools if you want to perform even more complex analysis. That's all for this video. If you learned something, make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to keep on learning, subscribe to the channel. Thank you in advance.